when I say like the ROI on homeschool, right? So like my son, if my son grows up, if he turns 18, if he turns 14, he's like, Dad, I want to be a millionaire, then you will. It's that easy. I'll tell you how. It's that simple. I'll tell you how. I'll show you. I'll show you everything you need to know. But if he doesn't want to be a millionaire, then he can go and do whatever he wants in life. Like the ROI for me to take the time to just homeschool him is not worth it for me. I don't see it. No, I know that it's probably a better option, but it's going to be marginal in the differences to me, right? And his quality of life when he gets older. To me, in my personal opinion, he's going to have more if he wants to, because he might reject. He might be like, "Yo, Dad, I just want to be an artist. I don't want to make money. That's his business." But if he wants to have a better lifestyle than 99% of the world, I can easily show him how, and I can start him when he's 12.
You're not going to be able to.
I think
you're not going to be able to combat the indoctrination of the educational system.
What do you? I was in the educational system, bro.
And you're not.
How?
I think that
you know what you got the answers to this. So like,
you have a job.
I think you could definitely.
Do you have a job?
I don't have a job. No.
Okay, so I take it back.
You thought I had a job?
I didn't know. I didn't know. I take it back.
I think someone can definitely avoid the indoctrination by just simply being aware of what type of school you're putting them in. Actually seeing the teachers and going to the school and talking to them. So if somebody in the school, or if the school got rainbow flags up and that's not what you into, then don't put your kid in there. But I think taking kids out of school and solely homeschooling them, I think that actually, in my opinion, do a disservice to them, because now you're taking away the interaction that's needed and the experiences that they have to go through with dealing with other people, potentially dealing with conflict, discipline, of course, in which I think is the main reason of school.
But that's not true, though, Viz. I sit there and said they got a whole community. They got sports program. He's already involved in extracurricular activity, so he's already involved with other people.
If you're homeschooled, the school has to.
But I'm saying, but even in that case, even if he is doing football or something, right? So he's now only spending 2 hours compared to 6 hours a day with other people, with other children his age, in order to be able to be sociable, to be able to, again, be able to handle conflict with other little boys, or being around.
He's doing that with wrestling practice.
Mm-hmm.
No, I get that. I'm saying there's more time invested, though. There's more time being.
Could you imagine? So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know Dope's kid, and he may not be the kid who can pay attention for a long period of time. Most boys cannot pay attention for a long period of time. Every 5 minutes, you kind of break, especially them elementary age. I'm talking about, the kindergarten, the first through third grade. You got to kind of break things up from getting off of work for a brief moment and to get back on it to bring their attention back. So to me, really, I think every school, especially on the elementary level, shouldn't be co-ed. I think that there will be a great day. I think the boys should go with all boys school until they get to the middle school grade. That's when they should be co-ed. But that's a different thing. If he was to homeschool his child, he could spend more time investing into the child and what his child likes to do. He said his child more than likely won't go to college because he can't stay in school. Cool. He could spend 4 hours of his school day working on his assignments, doing what he need to do. Maybe spend an hour of it in the community, in the community setting with the kids. They have extracurricular activity. They have recess. They have all of that for them. So it's not like they don't have these things. You just got to be willing to sacrifice some time for your kids. Your kids are an investment, in case y'all didn't know that.
Hank,
now,
you realize
could be a good investment.
You asking a grown man to homeschool his son.
Yes.
Like a grown man who pays all the bills, pays for all everything, and you asking him to homeschool his son because of the marginal differences that it'll
there's more. You saying it's a marginal difference. It's a big difference, brother.
What's going to be the difference in the outcome
especially today especially today. Like
Man, if you don't see what these kids are dealing with going to school, bullying,
it's crazy.
I mean, you have, like I said,
That's a natural thing. Bullying is a natural thing that you need to learn how to deal with.
No, look,
not how it's structured.
Their bullying is different from ours.
But that's going to always change, though. Their bullying is different because they have the internet. They got cell phones. Back in our day, we had cell phones, but you wasn't able to record it. You ain't even had cell phones. You know what I'm saying? So it all three stages.
Don't Viz, don't do me like that.
Y'all had no damn. Y'all had the big ass brick phones at the most.
Yeah, you know we had the white blocks. We had the white blocks.
Everybody ain't had cell phones to where you was able to take pictures, you know what I'm saying, and blast it and share with a million people.
That's what he's saying. It's unnatural. Like this
right. That's something that is always going to happen. But again, if you, in my opinion, and I think mine agrees as well, if you remove that experience from a child, especially a boy, that's when you now see these young boys crashing out because they don't know how to deal with conflict.
If
So
I
you
had
think
to
them going to actual buildings going to help them deal with conflict? They're not.
Yes, it is.
It's not going to. Let me tell you how they deal with it. By taking a pistol and they go and shoot up the school. That's how they deal with this conflict now. That's their ways of dealing with it.
That's
not. They're not talking.
Every...
No, but look, I'm just using it as an extreme violence. But they use violence. They're fighting. Is that the best way of yeah, but yes, I did. But that wasn't the best way of resolving conflict. Because guess what they carried over to the real life, outside of school, into your workplace, maybe in some of y'all relationships.
With that, agreed. But that's where good parenting comes in. That's where present parenting.
Mont said men don't be parenting like that. Mont said the daddies don't be parenting like that. That's what Mont said.
They gotta do better.
You see what I'm talking about? He thinks all daddies are bad. He calls himself a good daddy, but he just admit that all daddies are bad. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm. One thing we can count on Hank, he will twist up what I say every time. I think the social aspect of school is great. I would have never wanted to be homeschooled. Hell fucking no. My son has friends. You know what I like about his school, and this is different because we didn't have this growing up. They got a portion of their grade where they get rated on citizenship, and I just thought that was like amazing to me. Because that's one of the things that I'm big on. Is like, are you being a good person? Are you showing integrity? Like, are you like I think that's amazing, and that's just one of the things that I actually like about his school is that they grade them on citizenship, and everything is like not the cookie cutter things that we kind of learn growing up. It's a little bit different, now, at least now. I don't know about the other schools, but I like that part of his school. And my kids have friends. I used to pick them up every day from school, but now they take the bus. And at first I'm like, I don't even want y'all to take the bus. I don't know what's going to be going on the bus, but that's this experience that they wanted. They wanted to take the bus. Cool. And when you get home, I can teach you about those experiences. Talk to me about what happened. Oh, who said this? And who did that? Okay, now let me work with you and process this with you and let you know what you're seeing, what happened, how you respond to it. I think these things are good. I understand you think that homeschooling is and it can be a good option for some people, but I do also think that you do get important lessons and things from going to school with other kids and being around other kids.